What's up guys, Archon Tsunami here bringing you guys a video. Today's video is going to be another Hearthstone one. I wanted to upload this because I ran into a crazy shaman deck. Remember that Feral Spirits he plays because he plays like 3 or 4 more of those. Yeah, it was a rough game. Anyway, I didn't realize you guys could see the deck tracker in that. Luckily nothing's being blocked or anything. Looks like whatever I requested from Overwolf went through, so now you guys can see deck tracker and like the draft and that. You'll be able to see like the value on the cards and how they rate them, which is pretty cool. But yeah. Anyway, let's get into the video here. You see the shaman, like I said, already played one Feral Spirits. At this point, I was pretty frustrated because I had 2 drafts earlier that didn't really go very well, just due to RNG and that. Like this dude here, like I don't know how I won this game. It's actually insane. Like he had so many good cards. His Earth Elemental, he had like 5 Feral Spirits. You'll see later he gets a couple other good cards. I'll kind of call them out. But yeah. So see right now I'm just kind of looking over my cards. Like I honestly think the Witchwood is the best here, so that's why I'm picking it. The 9 mana card's just way too hard to play. As well as like the Lord of the Arena is just not a good 6-drop. It dies to a lot of like 5 and 4 drops now. Well, at least in Mage it dies to a lot of 5 and 4 drops. Shaman I don't think has the reach for it. You'll see there that this is recorded from my Twitch VOD because I can't like record the entirety of it when I stream because if it's more than 2 hours or more than an hour, SHAREfactory won't be able to recognize the file or won't be able to upload it. So for now I have to go back into my Twitch VODs, reload the VOD, and then start recording over top of it. Or recording it rather, not over top of it. So there'll be a little bit of a jump cut every now and then. Just ignore it. We played Stonehill Defender, got another Stonehill Defender. That's how we got the Grizzly. Right now, like obviously we're waiting for him to go. We actually got pretty lucky here too that he got a really weak 4-drop that I could remove with Flame Geyser and Ping. Pretty sure it's how it's how I remove it. Do I ping? No, I don't ping here. I was trying to remember. I think I played the Mana Bind because I figure it's a shaman and he's already played 1 Feral Spirits. He's probably got a bunch of other, and an Earth Elemental and a couple other cards, so he might have some more good cards in his deck that I want to take later on. And shamans don't really have 1 damage removal for the most part, outside of like Frost Shock and Earth Shock, but they're considered bad cards, so most shamans won't take them. At least Frost Shock is. I don't know about Earth Shock because it is a silence. Sorry guys, I'm also a little bit under the weather. So he just goes ahead and plays 2 of the Echo cards. See, at this point, like, that's a really good card. The Mossy Hunter there, I think is what it is really good here. Because it would clear the board, but I decided to wait because Shamans do have a bunch of other, like, low-cost cards, too, for the most part. Witch's Cauldron, some more Feral Spirits, obviously. And there's a chance he might just try to tempo something out on top of what he's already played. Just to have more board presence. After like removing my Smith here, so that's why I figured I'd just wait a turn and then see what he does. I'm not sure if that's a new card or not, actually. Because like I said, I haven't played in a couple of expansions. Like some of the Witchwood cards are obvious, like the Echo minions are pretty obvious that they're from Witchwood, obviously. How do I remove that? I don't remember. Oh, Blizzard. I top decked a really good card here. It allows me to remove the board. See, by this point, I'm kind of getting flustered again just because he's had a lot of decent cards. He had an answer for everything I've done so far. Luckily, I have an answer as well in my Blizzard. Like, I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't really want to waste the Blizzard, but I don't really have a choice. It's going to remove a 7 attack minion and freeze the other 2, which I can already remove with the other, so it just stalls them. That's kind of why I thought it was a waste to play, because I already have a play to remove the 2-drop minions, or the 2 attack minions. And here I'm just hoping he plays into my Hunter a little bit more. See, if he'd have just done that and not played anything else, even the Totem, I probably wouldn't have played the Hunter this turn. I would have tried to wait it out again. But I mean, right now I'm getting a 4 like clear for a 6-drop. That's not bad. And now I'm just setting up a kill on that with my Hunter and ping. No, he's getting desperate to where he's just trying to push face damage. See, I think he's saying that that was a mistake for him because he realized that he could have killed my minion for free, basically. It would have only dealt 2 damage to the skill worm. Instead, now I ended up killing his minion for free. And I just got a free Lava Burst, which I figure he had a decent amount of cards in his deck. It was worth taking a shot with Mana Bind. A lot of the shaman value comes in from spells. They just have really bad like overload on them. See, at this point, I think I've pretty much got the game won. In my head, I like he can't come back. There's no way. Because he's playing from behind right now. See, that would have been a mistake. I don't think I play the second one here. I think I wait. Yeah, I don't play the second worm here. That would have been a mistake because if he could have had any way to remove both worms, I would have just lost right there. It would have been a wasted death rattle effect, which I end up wasting anyway later on. There was no way I could remove the other, so I just go face. We have Vaporize for any like late game shenanigans like a Deathwing or anything crazy like that. To where if he clears my board and then tries to play a big minion over it, Vaporize will catch it. Like Vaporize is like a huge counter to Deathwing. See, this is when he plays Lightning Storm. I'll keep watching because you're about to see the rewind on that Lightning Storm card. I think, right? No, maybe he doesn't here. Oh no, yeah, he does. Yep. See, he just played a second Lightning Storm, you know. So he basically hit my board for like what 5 in most cases or 6. That was just crazy. Double Lightning Storm, really. Keep in mind this is Arena, by the way. Another reason not to play a bunch of cards if you don't absolutely have to, because the Witchwood Grizzly will bury you if you play a bunch of cards. Here at this point, I see it after the 2 Lightning Storms. I'm like, there's no way he could have a third, but just in case he has a third, I'm going to go ahead and do that. Because no matter what, that minion was dead. I should have attacked with the Flame Elemental as well, but I just decided to hang on to it. See if I could get anything off it next turn. Huh. That trade was a rather interesting one. I mean, I get why he did it in case I had like another blacksmith or something that I could buff, or not blacksmith, but dark iron. So see, now we're still ahead in board presence, and I believe this is the turn where the like 8 feral spirits come from. Oh no, this is Volcanosaur. I think it's Volcanosaur feral spirits. So he's already played one in the early game against me. He'll be playing another one here in a second. He's played a lava burst. He's played 2 lightning storms. Yep, there's the other feral spirits, which this one he got off a RNG card. The other ones you'll see later on, he actually had legit copies of in his deck. He actually drafted 3 of them, I believe. So he's played 4. He'll play 4. I think, yeah, 4 feral spirits total. Luckily, we have 2 Saronite Changings. Honestly, I think the Saronite Changing's better anyway, because I think the overload on feral spirits is like 1 or 2. See, there's the other lava burst. So that's 2 lava burst, 2 feral spirit. Yeah, 2 feral spirits so far, 2 lightning storms, and this is the 3rd feral spirits you see, I think. Right? Yeah, it's the 3rd one. So I'm looking for an answer on the board for Glyph. Figured I'd just roll the dice. I don't think I have a way of clearing this otherwise. I was thinking about maybe frozen cloning, but he only had 1 card in hand. Because he did have like a bunch, he had an Earth Elemental earlier, and he's already had, you know, like I said, 3 feral spirits and lava burst and all that fun stuff, lightning storm. So I'm just thinking to myself, he might have another big minion, and I might need to counter it, and frozen clone would actually counter it decently. Just give that spell power. And another top deck feral spirits. So I think that's what, like I said, the 4th or 5th one. He only has 1 card, so it's worth playing it. Like I said, 311 is really hard to overcome. I didn't want to play into mind control tech because I did that earlier in a couple arenas, and like everybody I played punished me for it. It was crazy. Like I played like 3 straight people, and 3 straight people had mind control tech. 0 and 1, 0 and 2, and 0-0. I didn't go 0 and 3, but still was crazy. At this point here, like I just top decked Dragon's Fury. I'm thinking about playing it because I believe I still have a Fireball in the deck. Oh no, never mind. I'm not thinking about it yet because I couldn't clear yet. See, we have a Volcanosaur down and the Grizzly is like a win more condition. I messed up my trade here. What I should have done there is the opposite of what I did. I should have attacked with the Grizzly into it and then kept the 2 minions alive and traded the 1-2 into the 1-1. And then I'd have both my other 2 minions alive. I just messed that trade up. Because by this point I'm like so frustrated from seeing like the 2 lava bursts and that and the lightning storms and the feral spirits. I've just pretty much just gotten mad at the game and you know, just gone into full brain off mode. Because at this point I'm expecting the game to just wreck me again. For him to get something dumb here and just pretty much bury me. Thankfully he didn't get anything good. See, now I'm thinking about going for the Dragon's Fury play because there was a Breath of Syndragosa in the deck, a Counterspell, and a Fireball. I have a 1 in 3 chance of landing Dragon's Fury for 4, which would let me clear his board, and it wouldn't kill my minions either. It would completely clear his board because I could ping off the Ascension afterwards. And then I would have lethal. So I could have gone for lethal there if I wanted to be risky, but if it didn't roll high, and then there's another Lightning Storm. That's the third one. And I got lucky, he low rolled it. I mean, I still had stall in the Echo minion. I could have played like 4 taunts or 3 taunts. But yeah, that'll conclude the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my commentary over it and witnessing a crazy shaman.